Welcome back, fellow mobile game fanatics. I'm MyTyme. This is WWE Supercard Season 3, and before we go any further, there is something that I would like to show you. Yep, that's right. Shane O'Mac is back, and it is Road to Glory. Now, for those of you that thought PCC was going to be coming into action, as I click on this and look at rewards, this is the first click for me, okay? As I click on this and the rewards will scroll through, the reason why I think PCC is delayed for a while is because they want people to spend money in credits, okay? So bear that in mind. PCC isn't, I don't think, out of the window for good. It will be back. But for the time being, in order to get these kind of top tier cards, they want you to buy packs, etc. And with PCC, you can be in a low tier and it's just about playing games and you can get the top rewards. So it's a strategy on Cat Daddy's part. It's not a case of them getting rid of PCC, it's more of a case of them using modes at the moment which require you to have good decks rather than being able to use whatever your current deck is to get the top rewards. That's why we're there. Now, we'll go through these. We've got the $1 Million Man as the ultra rare, and we've got the Miz as epic. So those of you that have just started the game, this should be awesome. I actually wanted to start a game. I'm going to give a shout out to Andre here because he got me thinking about it. I wanted to start a new game and be able to play some of these events, start from the bottom in Season 3, free to play, and play through alongside this account and see how I got on, see how quickly I could progress, because it's meant to be a lot easier to pull all these cards than it used to be in Season 2 and Season 1 to get people to progress to the new tiers a lot quicker. So I wanted to see how that went along. You got a Legendary The Rock. I can't do that, by the way. I'll come to that a bit later on. Legendary The Rock. You've got a Finn Balor Survivor card, so you've got a pretty good legendary card there, and Survivor card. Jimmy Uso for WrestleMania, yeah, least said about that the better. At least he's not Eric Rowan. Simon Gotch for your SummerSlam. Well, they are getting progressively worse, okay, in terms of ranks and tiers. So from Survivor to WrestleMania to SummerSlam, you know, we're on a tilt. Once we hit Hardened, we've got Andre Almas, and I'm going to guess, just by a quick look at his stats, was still on that slippery slope, okay? Once we hit Elite, though, as an upturn, Randy Orton, not the best in the tier, but definitely a decent card. He's above mid-tier. He's got very good speed. All his stats are over 5,000, which is a very good indication as to whether a card is reasonable or not. The cards that tend to be on the weaker side will have at least one stat below the 5,000 mark. He has got 3 comfortably over it, and all three of them move over 5,100. So very good card. I believe I have a Randy Orton Elite card as well. So this is a Pro. And Big E, I did pull out of an Ultimate. So this is going to be my first Ultimate Pro if I get this Big E, which isn't an event card. So I'm really stoked. I didn't want to go through the first 6-7 events without getting any standard Ultimate Pros, because it puts you at such a setback. I'm already set back a bit now, but if I can work my way through and get the Shane O'Mac and get the Big E Pro and have the Randy Orton Pro, it's going to help me massively for future Road to Glory. They should then be that a little bit simpler, and it's also going to help me massively in the King of the Rings, especially when I start going into Ultimate King of the Rings. So that is that done. We're going to come across quickly. We've got some rewards to get, which we'll do in a moment. Before then, I just want to give a quick shout out to my team. I have moved around a little bit in teams. Some of you have mentioned before that I was in your team. I have followed, for no other reason than they asked me to. They were one of the first people to ask me, therefore I did so. Been following Charles Larazabel and Chris Larazabel around. They're both represented in here. We've also got Alan, Donny, Matthew, Max 2000, the Viper 99, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Tony Zaniga, and Johan. So this is where I'm at the moment. As you can see, the majority of us are in the Ultimate tier with the 2 guys in Hardened, but they are trying to progress, so I don't mind helping. So hopefully once team events start, which are meant to be coming on Monday, fingers crossed, because although they say that, we've always seen these problems before when something new is introduced to the game. If those team events do come out on Monday, you're to start getting rewards from there. So if you're not in a team just of yet, our team is full, I'm afraid, but I would recommend just trying to join a team, even if you're low down, because there are going to be some rewards coming out from that, and those events will be worth taking part in, even if you're not getting great rewards. Oops, sorry. It's better to get something rather than nothing. So, with all that said, I've got King of the Ring I'm going to come to. I haven't played a huge amount of Money in the Bank, but there are new Money in the Bank rewards, and this will not be new news to you guys because I'm sure a lot of people have shown them. I'm just going to come in and show what the rewards are in case you haven't seen. So we scroll down, we will look from Big Cass onwards. As a SummerSlam, we've got Rich Swann for the Hardened, not a card I'll be going for. Bray Wyatt for the Epic, not really too worried about getting either, especially for those credits. Then we've got this Brock Lesnar and these Goldberg cards. Now, I will admit, these cards do look pretty dope. Okay, that's the Brock Lesnar image. That is the Goldberg image. Now, 2 points here, 2 points. As awesome as the cards look, one, they cost 19,200 credits. That's 38,400 credits you need to spend to get a pro of one of these cards. I've got absolutely no way, I think, of getting a pro of one of these cards unless I play Money in the Bank ridiculously long. And Money in the Bank is a struggle for me now because I cleared out so many of my old cards, proing up my elites and my ultimate cards, that I don't have that team of WrestleMania pro event cards and that, which would allow me to win pretty much every game at plus 40. I got rid of most of those cards. In fact, there's about 4 or 5 of them left, so mainly the event ones. As a result, I can't make quite the same team, so I'm having to do a team with elite cards, and I'm finding I'm having to do quite a few plus 3 matches in that to make sure I get the win. So I'm only getting plus 36s, maybe plus 38s if I'm lucky, 36s, that kind of thing when I'm winning, rather than those plus 40s. And I am finding a few times I'm losing. So until I get a few more decent cards and pros, Money in the Bank, I'm not going to be able to smash them through at plus 40s. So I've kind of taken a step back. I might wait. I'd make, just for any of you guys that are going to get any of these cards, one big tip. I would say, no matter which card you want to get in whatever tier, wait, you can both buy both cards at the same time. Don't buy one card because you've got enough credits. Just in case you don't get enough credits to get the second one before the time runs out, you're then going to be stuck with a single. Wait to buy both cards at the same time. Best piece of advice you'll get with Money in the Bank, regardless of what anyone else will say. Getting stuck with a single card will just frustrate you beyond belief. So, before we hit King of the Ring, I just want to show you a couple of pulls that I've had. And yes, I have had an elite pull off the board, okay? I was in ultimate tier, so it's not a top tier reset yet, but it's an elite pull, and that wasn't happening beforehand. So it looks like that has all been fixed. We've got a pro as well. And if I said to you, what's up? What would you say? Hopefully not nothing. Probably say R-Truth, and if you did, you'd be right. So that's another pro R-Truth. Again, not a good pro, but I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. It's another pro. It's going to help out in this next road to glory. He's going to go into my King of the Ring, which is going to get me into ultimate tier, and it is, as I said, another step in the right direction. And we also got a Harden pro, okay, and it's actually kind of useful, just about kind of, you know, at the moment. Roll across, I have 2 Nia Jaxes. One's completely done. This Nia Jax is almost finished. Oh no, sorry. Apologies. This Nia Jax is almost finished, okay? So this Nia Jax is almost finished. I've got the second one to do. Will I bother proing her? Well, her stats will be fractionally better than if we come to the females in here. Got it right, see? It will be fractionally better than this page, and I'm going to have to complement her with other hardened singles. So yes, she will make it into this road to glory, and I will be working on her at the start of the event and through the event to get that pro when it gets a bit more difficult. So she does have some lifeline in my team at the moment, so getting a hardened pro female is good, so pretty happy with that. Now if we're going to move on very quick, oh, I forgot. What an idiot. Wait up. That R-Truth. Was that R-Truth wasn't my ball pull I was on about. Where did I get R-Truth from? I got R-Truth from a pack. I'm pretty sure R-Truth was in my last video from a pack. I apologise, I was just excited about showing how it was a pro and I've got him done. My pull was actually all the way down here. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was my pull because I was like pretty happy. Like, he's one of the best cards in the tier. Once again, compared to like Randy Orton, if you compare his stats, everything's over 5,000. That's massively over the 5,100, 1 in 5,300. So you can tell he is a pretty decent card. He was my pull that I just got last night. The R-Truth I've been working on, but I can't remember if I mentioned that in my last video or not. And I can't even remember where I got him from. He wasn't a reward in the event. I think it was a King of the Ring reward. That was it. I think it was my last King of the Ring reward, that R-Truth. Okay, so yeah, Seth Rollins is actually my pull. So pretty happy with that. If I could get a pro of him. We do have Randy Orton. Oh, waiting on network, typical. We do have Randy Orton in here somewhere, because I had started working on one of the Randy Ortons. So if I put him in this next, where is he up here? If I put him in this next, he'll be finished. He'll be finished before we get to claiming the second one. Then I'll have to work on the second one to get him pro in time. Maybe be able to use him in the Shane O'Mac completion. But we're going to get to work on that tomorrow anyway. So with all that said, we're going to move out and we're going to get into these King of the Ring rewards. Now, I hope I won it. Okay, I lost it. Now, this is a con, okay? I should never have lost this. We've ended up finishing, I can't show you the brackets, ended up finishing first. And came through against a bot. And then I beat Edwards. Edward had a reasonably good deck. Chris Hardy had a reasonably good deck as well. But if we come to these finals, okay, let's just look at this first game very quickly. By the way, I'm not energized for this game when I won. I beat him. Sorry, I can never beat him on the Diva Pro with this lineup. Okay, so he automatically wins that 1-0. It depends for this matchup. So I got kind of lucky here. We moved down for this matchup. He can never win this matchup, so I win this tag team regardless. I win the single Diva regardless, and the last match was going to be his. So without being powered up, it was close. I would have won the toughness of Austin Aries probably over Seth, because his standard is 51 and he is a power and toughness card. So I probably just about won that. So I thought, okay, game 2, I've energized. Bad matchup here, with losing that all the way. Always going to win this matchup. Bad matchup here. Same matchup again here, and it's gone to Charisma this time, which isn't my stat, and I was always going to win this match. So I've lost this one because it's matched me up badly. And then the third game, which I should have won again, always going to win this match. He can't win that match off of me. Again, it's putting my Austin Aries against Seth Rollins. Speed and Charisma. I've proc, no good. Kills me there. This matchup again, power. Neither of these two are power cards. And we've both got a Kofi, but obviously his Hitami is just more empowered than my Sami Zayn, or he's put some of his Kofi tokens in power, something like that's happened. He's won that one. He's always going to win this one, and I was always going to win this one. So the only matches he can definitely win, be guaranteed, is the Diva tag. There isn't another single matchup where he's guaranteed to win, where I am guaranteed to win this Diva, and I'm obviously guaranteed to win the Goldberg matchup, and I'm also guaranteed to win the male tag team where he's got the Shane O'Mac in. So I kind of feel I was screwed out of that one. Although I don't particularly need a hardened card. I'd have taken it. Could have been a Diva. Could have helped me. Anything here at the moment? What do I want? Diva female. I've done so well in this video. Oh, okay. A female would be good. Paige would be amazing, but a female would be awesome. Other than that, not another Kofi Kingston. Okay. Not another Kofi Kingston. That was horrible. That was just damn right horrible. It's just single, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, well, that's quite depressing. In terms of King of the Ring, well, what option am I going to take? Probably going to take the option of throwing out Joe, bringing in Kofi, R-Truth, training him up fractionally. I'm so tempted just to throw in that Kofi Kingston, you know. So tempted to throw out Kofi Kingston in. I'm not going to. I'm going to refrain from doing so at the moment. This should hopefully get us into ultimate tier. Oh, why you do this? Why you do this? Ultimate tier? We're going to come back to this later. I don't care about that now. We'll come back to that later. I put myself into ultimate tier. Next King of the Ring is going to be ultimate. We're going to get absolutely smashed, but never mind. So, let me know what you're going to go for in the latest Road to Glory. Can you get the Shane Mac card? Even if it's a single, it will actually probably spend quite a bit of time in the majority of people's teams for a while, because it is going to be a top single card in the ultimate tier. And as I mentioned before with these Money in the Banks, the problem with these other cards are that this Goldberg card, for example, actually, if you look at it, you look at his stats, I've seen some pros of these. Now I'm going to guess they're not fully maxed out, because I'm pretty sure they're not quite as good as the event ones. Now if you look at that very quickly and we come back and have a look at Shane O'Mac. Where are you, Shane? Scroll all the way to the end. So as you can see here, close, but just not quite. They're still going to reward you at the moment. Having the best cards in the game are the event cards, so that might change, but still that Goldberg, although he is good, he's not quite good enough to beat the event version of him. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment if you've liked what you've seen. I am thinking if you people want to see of doing a show, bringing in my lovely fiance, possibly a pack opening as well. Now, she kind of knows WWE. She knows a lot of the people, and mainly she knows people that have been on, what's it called? Oh, is it Ultimate Divas or whatever that Divas show is anyway? Yes, if it's Nikki Bella or Brie Bella, she's well up to date, but you know, the rest got her own opinion on them. But yes, if you'd like to see that, somebody else trying to play the game, she has helped me out before as well, playing like little bits of events and stuff, then let me know. It's something I'm going to probably try and do in the near future, and I will try and work it around maybe a pack opening kind of thing, do 3 or 4 packs as well. So something to look forward to if people want to see that. Anyway, don't forget to let me know in the comments below. I'm going to shoot off. Good luck with the event. I'll be back once it's up and running and to show my progress on my first Ultimate King of the Ring. So thank you very much for watching. See you all soon.